Hello, my name is Margaret Philbrick, and today I will be filming my teaching video. My students today are Haley Bolgard with Little and Megan Manning with Doc. These are both 5-gaited horses, and our focus of our lesson today will be basic ring figures to help your horse be more successful.
So on the rail heading towards the direction of the arena. So I want you guys to start your ring figures while walking. So bring your horses off the rail, back to the rail, do circles. Exercises you can do in your warm-up is that hourglass figure. You can do the diamond pattern, which means you cut off your corners from like A to B, B to C, C to E, and E to A. You can do those things to help your horses. So Megan, you're doing a really good job. Bump his head up. We don't want him to get down in the bridle. We need to get after that at the beginning instead of trying to fix the problem at the end. And so if he's doing his weird jiggy stuff at the walk, whenever you go to make big moves, make smaller movements. Do a smaller curve off the rail. Make more curves off the rail, but smaller and closer to the rail. That might help him be more successful. Trying to draw his nose in a little bit. His head is up, but his nose needs to be in a little more. There you go. Good job, Haley. Good with your diagonal. Remember to look up where you're going. Don't stare down at his ears. So he's kind of hanging on you a little bit, Megan. Make your hands a little faster. Bump and let go. We want to keep the contact, but you want to kind of bump them up so we can't hang on you too long. Very nice, Haley. So now that you're off the rail, just make a straight line down to the end. Keep them off the rail a little longer. Come up trotting second way a little bit. So Megan, just bring him off the rail immediately. Don't let him use that rail too much. And it'll create a little bit of a fight. But I think if you set the tone for him, he will be better. Positioning for your hands, they're not getting too high. Very good. Nice, Megan. He looks like he's already starting to warm up a little bit more. Just remember to keep his head up, and for every time you bump him, add a little bit of leg. Haley, each time around the pen, I want you to ask Little to give you a little more energy. He kind of punches around, and I want you to ride at him a little bit, because you can do that. He's a horse that you can ride at and push forward and up into his bridle. Okay. So Megan, did you ask him to back like that, or did he just... Okay, so that's something I've seen him do, and I don't like that. I don't think anyone likes that. So I think what it means is we can't necessarily just stop this horse and have him halt. We have to have him halt with purpose. And when you do your downward transitions, you have to really tell him that no, you don't want him to stop. You want him to walk or trot, whatever you ask for your downward transition. Does that make sense to you? Yeah. So both of you can change direction again, and we will pick up our canter. And the exercise I want you guys to do with the canter, you're going to have to watch out for each other. But I want you to do, get after him, Megan, so turn his head towards the middle and then turn it towards the rail. So when he starts to kind of back up or just like fuss in his bridle a little bit, bend him a little bit and get him loose, and he should move forward. I want you to do the big 3-circle exercise where you do a circle at A, a circle in the middle, and a circle down at C to help warm your horses up. So remember that you'll have to keep your horses straight through the circle, and you're going to have to keep adding leg through your circle. Nice, Haley. So add leg there, more. So you started using your inside hand for your turn instead of keeping your outside hand and outside leg going, and that's why you broke. Beautiful, Megan. So yeah, he's kind of taking that big upward stride. Catch that momentum with your top rein. And then bring his head back to you. Very nice, Megan. Good takeoff, Haley. So remember, outside leg, outside hand to keep them going forward in their canter. Very nice, Megan. Keep them straight. You're letting them get a little bit to the inside. So Haley, straight, straight, leg, leg, hand. There you go. So Megan, sit down a little bit deeper in your seat. Polish the saddle. That'll keep you closer to him and make his motion a little smoother for you. Leg, hand, leg, hand, leg, hand. Very nice, Haley. And you can canter straight down the rail to C and have little walk. So make him pick up his canter again and canter him down the rail to C, since he is our chronic stopper. So make sure you follow through with your aids. Very nice, Megan. And you can finish this long rail and have him walk. There, Haley, leg, leg, leg. And let him walk. So don't give up your hands to him when you let him stop. You need to bring him back to you. When they duck down and pull, that sets the rider off center. And that just creates a horse who pulls not only to stop, but at every gait. So Megan, did he do anything funny when you asked him to canter? I didn't see your transition.
Yeah, we just had to establish that we weren't going slow gait.
Okay, that's fine. He is 5-gated, so that's something that both of you have to do, is you have to establish what gait you want. That was very nice. So both of your horses are having the same issue. Take a second to outline what you want. Let them file the information where it needs to go. These horses aren't going to think fast because they have so many buttons. You need to really set them up correctly for what they need to do. So pushing that hip off the rail, turning their nose to the rail. So maybe try saying canter. Keep walking forward and move that outside leg back and turn that nose to the rail just a little bit and make them wait and ask for it. Beautiful, Haley. Keep going. Keep adding that leg. Keep them moving forward. Very nice, Haley. So when you come down this long rail, you can do the hourglass or you can do a circle down here at C. He's getting frustrated and because you're not having the follow through. So really make sure that you're cueing for that canter in every way you can. Sit down on the outside seat bone. Use the outside leg, outside hand. Drive him forward into that canter. Because he's trying to take the first few steps correct. I'm up through this corner for his canter. Start setting him up now. Because we might have to trick him into it. So give him a little tap on the shoulder with your whip when you go to ask. So outside, rein back. Kind of set it up like it's a bow and arrow. Okay. Have him stop for a second. This is something I've watched this horse do to other people. So I think what you're going to have to do is kind of loosen up in your hands when you go to ask for the canter. Kind of breathe out in your hands and let him pick up that canter and then bring him back. Because I think you're holding him too much and that's why he's like, I can't do it. Hands up like they're a bow. Put that inside hand forward, that outside hand back, and really displace that outside leg when you go to ask him to canter. So we're going first way. So that way when we come back this way, we can ask him to canter again, and he won't think that he's gotten away with it necessarily. So inside hand, there you go. Inside hand, Megan. There. just going to be fussy. So separate those hands, bump him up, use that snaffle rein. He's going to be fussy because that's his MO. And you know that. So don't be afraid to lift those hands up and kind of engage that martingale rein, but also bring your snaffle rein straight back to you. Use your legs, find your rhythm. Slow him down a little bit, but very good. And bring your hands down. Your hands are high up again. Bring them down. There you go. And work on bringing them off the rail and back to the rail. Same with Doc. Bring him off the rail a little bit and then back to the rail. Yeah, so Haley, remember that inside hand, inside leg to keep him going. Because sometimes you start pulling too much of that outside rein or both reins, and he kind of putters out on you. Nice, Megan. Very good with keeping his head up. Draw his nose in a little bit with little tickles on that curve rein. I want you to make a pass down the quarter line going this way. So bring him off the rail a little bit. Very nice. And you He thrives off of people getting after him. So you will have to do that if you want to be competitive. That looks beautiful. He's beautiful. He's up. He's going forward. A circle down here at C, and once you've completed your circle on this canter, you can let him walk. Ready, Megan? Sometimes you have to get angry. And it's not like you have to get nasty and mean. You have to get fed up with it. Both of you have that problem. You need to get after your horses and you need to set your rules. That's why we do this kind of stuff. You need to set your rules out plain and clear for your horse so they do not take advantage of you. So, let's see one more pass of trot from both of you. And I want to see you guys use your quarter lines. Use your hourglass shape. Hey, let you do 2 laps this way, change direction, do 2 laps the next way. Sound good? So Megan's riding out a horse now. Haley, you need to ride at this horse too. Make him go forward, make him use yes, Megan, bring him off the rail. Set your rules and tell him where you want him to go. Yes, Haley, bring your hands a little lower, you're starting to creep up. But very good. Yes. Okay. And both of you change direction at the trot using your long diagonal. Remember to help your horses stay straight as you go through the diagonal. That looks beautiful, Megan. Go with the flow. So make a figure 8. Bring yourself around or go straight to M. Whatever works, because you are working really well with this horse. Yes, Megan. So I want to see you both bring them off and down the quarter line going this way. Very good, Megan. Bump them up a little bit. Taking some dirt at you, so be prepared. You know where I'm at. You know what they're going to think. You've both ridden these horses enough that you should be prepared for what they're going to give you. Very nice, Megan. When you get to A, you can let them walk.
And really hard. Haley, you're getting better. I can see the difference in your confidence with the one rein, because we've discussed that in the past. Yeah. I see the difference in your confidence. This horse is really good for you. He's little, he's sweet. He's not necessarily going to do anything bad, and you can ride at him, and I like that. Megan, great job. I think you just had to get mad enough to make it work, because he wanted to push your buttons, and I'm happy that we got there. Pull him out, cold hose him, tell him he's a good boy. Keep working on it, right?
Yeah.